Let's start at the basics of solving. So today we're going to be looking at one operation. To add 3 to numbers, we can use a number machine. With this number machine, if we have the input of 5, we can add 3 to that to find the output of 8. When we have an output and we need to find an input, we can find the inverse of the operation, the opposite of plus 3. The opposite of plus 3 is take away 3. So if we have an output of 10, we can take away 3 from it to find the input would be 7. To solve x plus 3 equals 15, our input would be x, our operation would be plus 3, and our output would be 15. We can use the inverse operation to find out what x is. The output is 15. The inverse of plus 3 is take away 3, so 15 take away 3 is 12. We've just solved the equation because we found out that x equals 12. Let's go through these questions. When we're asked to solve, it means we need to find out the value of the letter in the equation. Here we have an x, so we need to end our answer with x equals a number. When solving, there are a few different methods. My personal favourite, and the one I'm going to be using in this lesson, is the tramline technique. We always start by drawing lines down either side of the equal sign. Next, we look at what is happening to the x. We can see that the x is having 5 subtracted from it. We then need to ask ourselves, how do we undo the take away 5? What's the inverse of take away 5? Add 5, of course. Now, we don't only add 5 to the left-hand side, we need to add 5 to the right-hand side. Whatever you do to the left-hand side must happen to the right-hand side. This will get rid of the take away 5 on the left and leave just the x, which is great because that's the start of our solution. And on the right hand side, we're doing 22 plus 5, which is 27. We've now got x equals a number, therefore we have solved. We're going to start by adding our tram lines either side of the equal sign. Now this time we have a 6 next to the x. This means that we're going to multiply the x by 6. It's a times 6. What's the inverse of times 6? Divide 6. So we're going to divide 6 to both sides. 6x divided by 6 just gets rid of that 6, leaving x. 24 divided by 6 is going to be 4. We've now got x equals 4, or x equals a number, so we've solved the equation. We're going to start by adding our tram lines. Now, here we have a fraction, but a fraction is a fancy way of saying divided by. Here, x is being divided by 20. The inverse of divided by 20 is times 20, so we're going to times 20 both sides. This will get rid of the fraction on the left-hand side, leaving just x, and 5 times 20 is 100. We've got x equals a number, so we've solved. In this question, we're told that Abab has the equation of minus x equals 12, and we're asked to find what he can multiply both sides by to solve the equation. If you know, write it in the comments below. And you can also come to onmaths.com or click the link in the description where you can access all of our free GCSE papers and predictions, and you can even save your scores with a free account. This video is part of a larger GCSE course that you can follow along with at onmaths.com.